What happens when the weight of the crown becomes too heavy to bear? The British monarchy, long viewed as a pillar of stability and tradition, is now facing one of its most shocking crises yet. In an unprecedented turn of events, Queen Camilla has been stripped of her title, a decision that has sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace and beyond. The unexpected announcement by King Charles III has left both royal watchers and the public reeling, igniting a firestorm of speculation, intrigue, and uncertainty about the monarchy's future. For centuries, the British royal family has been defined by its ability to navigate challenges, scandals, and political shifts while maintaining an aura of continuity. However, the events leading up to Camilla's sudden downfall have thrust the institution into uncharted territory. This is not just a simple matter of personal discord or a routine reshuffling within the royal hierarchy. It is a power struggle that threatens to redefine the very nature of the modern monarchy. At the heart of this crisis lies a web of long-standing tensions, personal rivalries, and deep-seated divisions that have festered behind the palace walls. For years, Camilla's role within the royal family has been a subject of debate. From her controversial entry into the public eye as the woman who once stood in the shadows of Princess Diana to her eventual rise as queen consort, her journey has been anything but smooth. While some saw her as a necessary force for modernizing the monarchy, others viewed her as a divisive figure whose influence threatened the balance of power within the royal household. The decision to remove Camilla from her position did not happen overnight. Behind closed doors, power struggles and whispered conspiracies have been brewing for months, if not years. From rumors of internal disputes with Princess and Kate Middleton to accusations of overreach and manipulation, the circumstances surrounding Camilla's downfall reveal a monarchy grappling with its own survival in an ever-changing world. As we unravel the layers of this unfolding drama, we must ask, is this simply a temporary crisis, or is it a sign of a monarchy on the brink of collapse? How will King Charles justify such a drastic decision? And most importantly, what does this mean for the future of the royal family, and for the British people who look to the monarchy as a symbol of unity and tradition? Join us as we delve into the controversies, power struggles, and untold stories behind one of the most shocking royal shakeups in modern history. This is more than just a scandal. It is a defining moment that will shape the future of the British monarchy for years to come. The moment that shattered the royal facade and set the stage for Camilla's downfall happened in the most unexpected setting, a private family dinner that would soon become the most talked-about event in Buckingham Palace. What was meant to be a routine gathering quickly spiraled into an unprecedented confrontation, one that exposed the fractures within the royal family and made it clear that Camilla's reign as queen consort was on borrowed time. For months, tensions had been brewing behind closed doors. Senior royals whispered about Camilla's growing influence and the way she had begun to assert herself in royal decision-making. While some saw this as a natural progression of her role, others viewed it as a dangerous overreach, a challenge to the traditional hierarchy of the monarchy. The discontent was particularly strong among Princess Anne, whose unwavering loyalty to the crown meant that she had little patience for anyone she perceived as overstepping their role. It was during this dinner that Anne decided she had had enough. As conversations flowed around the table, Anne, known for her bluntness and unwillingness to entertain nonsense, turned directly to Camilla and voiced what many had only dared to say in whispers. "You're overstepping, and you know it." The room fell silent. King Charles froze, and every other royal in attendance turned their eyes toward the two women, sensing that this was not going to be a simple exchange of words. And did not stop there. She accused Camilla of manipulating key decisions within the royal family, of sidelining those who had served the monarchy faithfully for decades, and of prioritizing personal ambitions over the stability of the institution. It was a direct attack, a declaration that Camilla's growing power had not gone unnoticed, and would no longer go unchallenged. Camilla, caught off guard, tried to defend herself, insisting that she had only ever acted in the best interests of the royal family. But Anne was relentless. She reminded the table that the monarchy was built on duty, not personal ambition, and that anyone who attempted to disrupt the order of things would be held accountable. King Charles was now faced with an impossible decision. For decades, he had fought for Camilla's acceptance, enduring public scrutiny and royal resistance to be with the woman he loved. But Anne's words carried weight. She was one of the most respected figures in the royal family, and her concerns were shared by others. In the days that followed, the fallout from this confrontation became impossible to ignore. Reports emerged that Anne was not alone in her grievances. Prince William, too, had reportedly grown wary of Camilla's influence, particularly in how she had begun to assert herself in royal engagements and decision-making. Even Queen Elizabeth, before her passing, was said to have had reservations about Camilla's role, though she ultimately gave her blessing. As the whispers grew louder, it became clear that Camilla had lost the support of key figures within the monarchy. And when faced with the choice between his sister, his son, and his wife, King Charles made the painful decision that duty must come first. Just weeks later, the shocking announcement came. Camilla was stripped of her title, her reign as queen consort was over, and the monarchy had entered one of its most turbulent periods in modern history. The turning point that sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace was an unexpected confrontation, one that shattered the carefully maintained image of royal unity. At the heart of it all was Princess Anne, a figure known for her unwavering dedication to duty and no-nonsense approach to royal matters. But on this particular evening, she was not just a loyal royal, she was a woman on a mission, determined to call out what she saw as a dangerous shift in power within the monarchy. The confrontation took place during what was meant to be an ordinary family dinner, but behind the lavish table settings and polite small talk, tensions had been simmering for months. Those in the room knew that conflict was inevitable. It was only a matter of when, not if. Camilla's growing influence over royal decisions had become a source of division, and Anne, ever the defender of tradition, had finally reached her breaking point. Anne's voice cut through the formalities of dinner, startling the room into silence. "You have overstepped, and it needs to stop." Every pair of eyes turned toward her, then to Camilla, who sat frozen in place. Anne's accusation was more than just a personal grievance. It was a declaration that Camilla had manipulated royal matters, sidelining other senior royals and exerting influence where she had no authority. King Charles, caught between loyalty to his wife and duty to the monarchy, remained silent. The moment was tense, a crack forming in the very foundation of the royal family's unity. Camilla defended herself, insisting that her influence was only meant to help modernize the monarchy and secure its future. But Anne wasn't alone in her concerns. Other royals, including Prince William and Princess Kate, had grown wary of Camilla's increasing control over royal decisions. What had once seemed like a seamless transition into her role as queen consort now appeared to be a calculated move to consolidate power. Behind the polished facade of the royal family, tensions had been brewing for months. Rumors of discord between Camilla and other senior royals, particularly Anne and Kate, painted a picture of a monarchy in disarray. Camilla's increasing influence was seen by some as a power grab, creating divisions that threatened to destabilize the royal hierarchy. The question lingered, could the monarchy withstand this internal strife? As the weeks passed, the media continued to dissect every aspect of the royal family's dynamics. Analysts speculated on the implications of Camilla's growing control and the potential fallout from her actions. Some royal watchers believed that her influence was necessary for the monarchy's survival in a modern world, while others argued that it was creating fractures that could lead to its downfall. The relationship between Camilla and Kate, the Princess of Wales, also came under scrutiny. Once seen as allies, the two women found themselves at odds as Camilla's actions began to overshadow Kate's role within the family. The media was quick to capitalize on this tension, framing it as a rivalry that could threaten the monarchy's stability. As public interest grew, so did the pressure on both women to navigate their roles carefully. As news of Camilla's removal spread, the media frenzy reached a fever pitch. Headlines screamed of betrayal, scandal, and the shocking truth behind the Queen's downfall. Public opinion was sharply divided. Some viewed Camilla as a victim of royal politics, while others saw her as a manipulative figure who had overstepped her bounds. Social media platforms exploded with commentary as royal enthusiasts and critics alike weighed in on the situation. Fans of the monarchy expressed their outrage at the treatment of Camilla, arguing that she had been a loyal supporter of King Charles and deserved better. Conversely, detractors pointed to her past and questioned whether she was fit for the role of queen consort. The royal family's image, carefully cultivated over centuries, was now under threat. The public's fascination with the drama unfolding behind palace walls highlighted a growing desire for transparency and accountability within the monarchy. As the royal family grappled with the fallout from Camilla's removal, they were forced to confront the reality that their traditional ways of operating were no longer sufficient to maintain public support. The fallout from Camilla's dismissal was immediate and far-reaching. King Charles, faced with the consequences of his decision, found himself at a crossroads. His relationship with Camilla, once a source of strength, had become a liability. The media scrutiny intensified, and royal experts speculated on the potential impact on his reign. As the dust settled, questions began to arise about the future of the monarchy. With Camilla gone, who would step into her role? Would Kate, the Princess of Wales, be fast-tracked into the position of queen consort? Or would another royal emerge to fill the void? The uncertainty surrounding the monarchy's future left many wondering whether it could withstand the pressures of modern society. The power dynamics within the royal family were shifting. Princess Anne, having taken a stand against Camilla, was now seen as a key player in the unfolding drama. Her growing influence raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about her potential role in shaping the monarchy's future. As the royal family navigated this turbulent period, it became clear that the landscape had changed and new alliances were forming. In the wake of Camilla's removal, the monarchy found itself at a crossroads. The traditional structures that had long governed royal affairs were being challenged, and the need for modernization was becoming increasingly apparent. The question on everyone's mind was, what would this mean for the future of the monarchy? With Camilla's departure, all eyes turned to Kate and William. Once seen as the future of the royal family, they now faced the daunting task of leading the monarchy through uncharted waters. Would they embrace change and adapt to the evolving expectations of the public, or would they cling to tradition in the face of mounting pressure? As speculation swirled, Kate's role became more prominent. She had always been viewed as a bridge between the old and new, embodying both royal tradition and modern values. The question remained, could she navigate the complexities of royal politics while maintaining her connection with the public? The weight of expectation was heavy, and the stakes were higher than ever. As the dust settled on the events surrounding Queen Camilla's downfall, her legacy began to take shape. While her time as queen consort was fraught with challenges, it also highlighted the complexities of royal life in the modern era. Camilla's journey was one of resilience, navigating the turbulent waters of public scrutiny and family dynamics. Despite the controversies that marked her reign, Camilla's contributions to the monarchy should not be overlooked. She played a crucial role in supporting King Charles and championing various charitable initiatives. Her dedication to her royal duties, even in the face of adversity, showcased her commitment to the institution. However, her departure also served as a reminder of the challenges faced by those in positions of power. The monarchy, once seen as a bastion of stability, was now grappling with the realities of a changing world. As the royal family moved forward, they would need to confront the lessons learned from Camilla's time in the spotlight. As we reflect on the events surrounding Queen Camilla's downfall, it becomes clear that the monarchy is at a pivotal moment in its history. The challenges faced by the royal family are not just about individual conflicts. They represent a broader struggle for relevance in a rapidly changing society. The future of the British monarchy hangs in the balance, and the decisions made in the coming months will shape its trajectory for years to come. The question remains, can the monarchy adapt to the evolving expectations of the public while maintaining its core values? With new leaders emerging and old alliances shifting, one thing is certain, the world will be watching closely as the royal family navigates this new chapter. The legacy of Queen Camilla, marked by both triumph and turmoil, serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of royal life and the enduring nature of public scrutiny. As we conclude this exploration of the royal family's challenges, we invite you to stay tuned for more insights into the intricate world of the British monarchy. Don't forget to subscribe for our upcoming videos, where we will continue to unravel the stories that shape this iconic institution. The monarchy may be facing uncertainty, but its story is far from over.